Though the pressures of life seems to weigh you down, and you don't know which way to turn, God is concerned and He's working it out for you. The child that's on cocaine, through prayer he can change. That marriage that's on the verge of breaking up, although sometimes you have to walk alone. Now you ask yourself, is there a word from the Lord? Oh, from the Lord. You need a blessing, and you need it right away. God is concerned, and He's working it out for you. Yeah. No peace in the home. There's no peace on the job. The bills are due, and your health is failing too. God is concerned, and He's working it out for you. I know that He is. I know that He is. He's working out the problem right now. Yes, He is. He's working it out. You don't have to worry about it no more. He's working it out. God is concerned about your trouble. Yes, He is. He's working it out for you. God really cares. I'm so glad you know He cares. He cares about you. Yes, He does.
Greetings, my brothers and sisters, and welcome again. This is a wonderful time to just tell you hello and welcome to the broadcast one more time. God is so good. He's made our way back to another Bible study night. I'm grateful for all of you that have already joined us, and I want to ask you to do one quick thing. I want you to share this broadcast, amen, with as many friends, relatives, associates, and neighbors, amen, as you possibly can, because I know there are many out there that have been through something that you thought was going to kill you, but it didn't. And I believe this service is going to bless somebody tonight just by listening to it. Amen. Can you go ahead and share? Hit that share button. Amen. Share it with your friends, your relatives, your associates, and your neighbors. You know, we have to be more intentional about sharing, amen, the goodness of God, because we're living in a time where we're just constantly inundated with bad news. We're constantly inundated with all the things that are bad. So we have to be the good news that someone else needs to hear. Amen. I want you to be praying for a dear friend, dear brother of mine tonight who's in surgery right now, had a massive heart attack. Amen. I'm asking you to pray for them. That's Brother Dwight DeVos down there in Phoenix City, Alabama. I probably have a surgery in Columbus, Georgia. Asking you to pray for him tonight, asking that God will bless him through that procedure. We're lifting up, amen. Ebony Blake is home. Amen. Thank God for that. Thanking God for that, asking that God will continuously bless she and the family as they're continuously doing what God has told them to do. I'm excited about what this month is going to bring. More pointedly, I'm excited about the 17th of March. Beloved lesson, the third Sunday in March. The third Sunday in March has always been the time that we come together for our anniversary. This year, it's the 152nd church anniversary. I'm asking that you share, amen, a love offering of $152, amen, $152 that God has so blessed us to be a part. We're celebrating, amen, because we know that some churches, some ministries could not last for 152 days, but yet the Lord have allowed us to go through the storm, amen, and celebrate, amen, for 152 years. And I, your pastor, I'm excited about it. I'm asking you to become excited about it. Invite someone, and God will bless you for doing so. I'm excited about what God is doing. On the 24th of this month, we're going to be celebrating Palm Sunday. That's the Sunday that Jesus laid down his palm. They laid down the palms, and Jesus rode on a donkey as they sung Hosanna, Hosanna. Amen. We'll talk more about that. We're going to teach our way through that. We're still fasting. Our fast, that's Palm Sunday. Our fast will not end until Good Friday. Amen. Until Good Friday. Our fast will end on Good Friday. Are you still fasting? For your family, your faith, and your finances, as God has blessed us to experience our focus this year as we share and all of those things. On the 31st, we're going to be celebrating, amen, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The circumference of why we celebrate. Amen. He rose, amen, with all power in his hand. He was not asleep. He was not in a coma. He died and rose again. And we're grateful that God has done so for us in this season. I want you to prepare to celebrate, amen, on the 31st. Also, on the 31st, remember, you've been setting aside, amen, a gift of $1, a gift of $5, a gift to bring to present on Easter Sunday morning, on Resurrection morning. We're presenting our gifts, amen, because we're asking God to bless our finances. We've been intentional about putting aside a gift for God for 40 days. Amen. Some do $1, some do $5, some do whatever sacrifice you're making. I pray that God will bless it, amen, intrinsically, that you will continue to grow and glow financially because you know that you put God first in your finances. Amen. So God be the glory for the great things he's already done. Amen. We are grateful tonight to just be in the presence of the Lord one more time. There is a word. Can I grab my glasses? Oh, I'm back already. Didn't have to leave the room. Just had to step across the desk. Amen. There is a word. There is a word tonight found for us in Acts, the 28th chapter. Acts, the 28th chapter. Let's begin reading at the first verse. It says, one safely on shore, we found out that the island was called Malta. The islanders showed us unusual kindness. They built a fire and welcomed us. Because it was raining and cold, Paul gathered a pile of brush. And as he put it on the fire, a viper, amen, driven out by the heat, fastened itself on his hand. The islanders saw the snake hanging on his hand. They said to each other, "This man must be a murderer, for thou hast escaped from the sea. The goodness, justice has not allowed him to live." But Paul shook the snake off into the fire and suffered no ill effects. Thus ends the reading of God's anointed word. My beloved brothers and sisters, I want to teach tonight from the thought from the prayer, it didn't kill me. It didn't kill me. Beloved, do you know there are some things in our lives that when we go through them, we think it's going to kill us. It takes the very fiber, it takes all of what we used to be away. We go through the trials of losing a job, and it sucks the life out of us. The job that we've dedicated ourselves to day in and day out for 40 years, all of a sudden the company shut down. I watched it happen. 40 years, people went to the company Ream over in Milledgeville, Georgia. For years, they went to the prison, and all of a sudden, those places closed down. Standing before me early in my ministry, I had hundreds of people that had given them their lives to jobs, and husband and wives lost their jobs on the same day. Imagine the feeling of something that you thought was going to kill you. You've gone through things with your children that literally brought you to your knees, figuratively, amen, and spiritually. You've gone through trials of life that have caused you to lift your hands and open your heart and to surrender yourself even more to Christ. Getting to the place where you care for loved ones only to see them not get better. You thought it was going to kill you, but it didn't. There are times in your lives when you need more of God. The Wednesday night Bible study, the early morning prayer, the Sunday morning pass by service. We need more because we've gone through so much. Beloved, I challenge you tonight to just look into yourself and see what God has brought you through just to get you where you are. Sometimes people look upon our lives with jealousy and envy, and they don't know that we don't look like what we've been through. They don't understand that there have been times in our lives that we really wanted to give up and give in to life woes. Times that child that you nurtured and that you spent time, amen, investing in and giving them the best of life, only to have them, amen, turn around and give you their backside to kiss. I know I'm right about it. Every child, every parent have understanding that child that you rear to be an admonition of the Lord sometimes will turn away, but they tell us, the Bible teaches us, if we raise that child in the way of the Lord, that one day they shall return. So frustrated parents, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. There comes a time in your life that you must understand that you have to hold on to your faith, hold on to all that you have, that God is going to do some exciting things in your life. And when you're ready to do those things, God is going to tell you, amen, I must show you how to do those things, because I'm not going to give up on you, because I don't want you to give up on me. I want you to give, amen, power to the life that I've given you. Give power to those things that not only that I've given you to hold on to, but I want you to give, amen, a second in your life, in your time, that God has given you the power to understand that not only must we hold on to it, but we must find a way to give God glory in the process. We must find a way to shift ourselves and to know that God is going to do exceedingly and abundantly those things which he has come to comfort us. And